Hello, friends. So I did not save yesterday's last day, the 16th, before I ended the stream, and then I had a crash to my Switch. Completely my own fault. So I replayed it, and so you might notice a few things are different this time around, but I did get the 5 silver that we need so that we can get our sprinkler, and I just want to kind of show you what happens when you get too exhausted in the cave, because that's what happened. So first you'll notice that it is later. Instead of 6 a.m. we're starting at 7 a.m. I slept in. Using things that use stamina can cost me more, but luckily we didn't end up being too tired. So here's our last 2 marguerites. We can now pass in that quest. Looks like we have some grass here. Even the brown ones have increased, but it does look like the ones that I watered went green, so we'll go ahead and water the rest. You don't usually need to water it. Maybe I'll water it from a seed when it's in seed form, and we'll go from there. Typically, I will water it the first time, and then I ignore it the rest of the time. But if they're gonna be difficult... Now you can see we've opened up some more slots, more lots of land here for tilling. So we can choose some new items to grow. We've got plenty of seeds to choose from. So maybe we will go and take a look at our seeds, but let's first take care of our animals. We will want to make any gems that we get them cut and sell them today. What I might start doing is selling just a couple of gems a day instead of the whole stack, just so that we can always be selling something every single day. I didn't pick up my chicken. Once the chicken is full happiness, I don't bother picking them up. I do pet them every day because they'll get sad and that will cause them to get sick if you don't pet them every day. And now they're blocking the door. Alright, so let's grab what we've got in here. I did intentionally catch a carp just so that I could sell it yesterday, in the day that you didn't see, because I failed I failed to save it. I did go to Lily Kala. I did bring the people back. All of that is the same. You just might notice a couple of differences today than what I had. So we can turn that fodder corn into fodder, but for the moment I think I'm going to keep it. And we do have a request for 5 cherries, so we might as well pass those in. And we have a request for 5 wheat. And I think that is all the requests that we've got so far. Let's check. So we need to go to Lily Kala today to check on the people who came back. We don't have tomatoes yet. We do have silver, but we need it for our sprinkler. I think we might have some daisies. We don't have any red roses. We do have Anna's. And we need to take all of our flowers in. And we don't have enough spinach. And there's the cherries. Since we are going to Alright, so since we are going to get these upgraded, probably not the stone, and we're going to need some room, we might as well get the 5 bronze. As you can see, I got 4 amethyst, which is really pretty amazing. So we are going to need crystal, glass, and silver. Oh, it looks like I'm missing 1 silver ore. So I think what happened is I passed out when I had 4 silver ore. So we'll put these away and we will work on that, getting the last silver that we need. Maybe we'll try for 6 silver, and I'll be more careful about my energy usage. And then we'll try to make 2 sprinklers. So I'm trying to decide what seeds we want to grow. Let's go pass in some of these quests, though. They're going to give us some reward seeds. So that way we'll have more that we can decide if we want to make or not. We probably should do a fodder seed run tomorrow to replace all of the fodder seed or the fodder corn that is going to grow out. The grass we're growing for a couple of reasons. 1, for the quest, and 2, just for... Oh, see, now we have more requests too. 10 material stone. Well, that's pretty easy. We even have that right in our inventory. But we need to talk to him to get our extra bonus heart. We can pass in our cherries, get our 3 watercress. And I think I want to buy the coffee, but we're so close to getting the cow that maybe I will wait until we have a cow and then save up for the coffee. We're doing okay with just the... Neil is supposed to be there. Oh, he was. I just hadn't turned my camera enough, maybe? I don't know why I keep sneaking just for fun. Oh, we've got lots of strawberry pansy seeds. Maybe we should grow some of them. I would really like to start growing some of the produce, though. Just swinging by to say hi to everybody and pass in our quests. Now, these requests, they don't necessarily give us the best rewards. What they do increase, though, is the town culture level and the relationship with the people that you complete the requests for. So if you have requests for somebody that you're interested in that's romanceable character, see, we're close on our calf there, then we may as well. Okay, so what we're gonna need is... maybe we should... Now, maybe we'll grow just some random seeds. I'm pretty sure we've grown some cabbage, but there's only 1 left. And we do want to start up this fodder corn. think we've grown any onions. Let's grow some regular onions, and then we need the spinach. That should be enough. Oh, and I was going to grab the material stone so we could pass that in really quick. Since it is a timed one, that's one we have to get to him today by 8. So we might as well just quickly do it. And then we'll go see Nemo, open up our flower festival. So doing these requests, talking to everybody, and shipping from the town are the 3 ways to raise the culture level the most. I wasn't focused too much on it because we were going to be locked at 3 stars, but now that I have the flower festival stuff, we're a lot closer to unlocking the 3rd star. We're not done. There's still going to be some things that we're going to need, which means we're going to need the cow for sure, because we're going to need butter. So hopefully we'll be able to afford a cow and the butter recipe and the fried egg recipe. We have plenty of eggs for the fried eggs. We just need to afford the 2,000 for that. Maybe Judy will be kind to us and ask us for more of our milk. Oh, I'll start riding my horse. When I'm going in and out of all of the houses, I tend to forget that we have a horse, even though I constantly see him. Yeah, it happens on the 15th day of spring. I just don't think it's possible to open it year 1. Maybe somebody's figured it out, but I simply do not know. We just probably would have had to have given up petting the horse to go farther out for the marguerites. So he does not sell the red roses here, the red rose seeds, so we can't grow those for our 1 request. We have to go to Lily Kala and explore a little bit to find the red rose seeds. They're not an easy gather. So in here we've got some more seeds that we have plenty of aside from the wheat. We could buy more grass seeds if we needed to. We have 2 in our storage, it looks like. Maybe. So we have 3 milk already. Maybe yeah, maybe I'll just grab these 2. When we go to docks, we're going to go ahead and get everything cut. So then we'll go back to our farm. We'll sell our cut gems. We will fix up our farm with the rest of our seeds and head to Lily Kala. It's so sad that I do not have enough silver to make that small sprinkler. Actually, I think because we're going to go into the mine today to see if we can get the rest of the silver, I am going to sell all the gems all at once because we need a cow and 2 recipes. So that's 3,000 for the cow and 1,000 for each of the recipes to unlock the next leg of increasing the cultural level of Lechtenbury. So we need that cash flow very quickly. So we will go ahead and sell them all. That should give us plenty for our cow. Yeah, see, that's enough for both of the recipes and almost enough for the cow by itself. So maybe we'll... Oh, that's grass. Oh, that was supposed to be for the fodder seeds. Oh well, they'll be split up. It's not one of those things that is a big deal. What's funny is in these games, these single player type games, nobody sees your mistakes until you broadcast them on here. So you guys feel free to laugh at my mistakes because I do. I'm of the opinion that if you can't laugh at your own mistakes, then you're going to have a very sad life. All right, we've got our farm taken care of. Let's go pass in the bronze over here to Anna. I clicked out of it instead of gave it to her. Again, it's not a great reward. These ones aren't fantastic rewards, but you can see we're already almost at 3 full stars in Lechtenbury. And then it's gonna still be locked, but I believe tomorrow we'll be able to get our next growth, our next unlocking point, I should say. I'm going to go down here because it's going to pull us into a scene anyway, and then we can warp to the one closer to our farm. As you could see in the map, they had repaired a lot of the piers, but none of the buildings. So we're gonna kind of need a laundry list of all kinds of materials for them to build up their houses. That's gonna unlock after we do this particular one, which is gonna require... Oh, I should have made a bunch of... So we're gonna be gathering food as a snack. Which are tomato and the onion, which we have one tomato plant. I should have planted the other two, and we're going to have plenty of onions. But some of the fodder corn will be done, and we will have extra slots that we can do some more of the tomatoes. You can see that they've got the piers all built, but they have a destroyed house here. We can talk to them to get reputation points, but we don't get any additional quests until we have our little fishing break. This little island is useful because it's got several coconut trees and some wisps. Let's go check out our farm. I don't think we can raise reputation with her until we get the tomato and onion. Oh, it did have the note though. See, this is why we want to get the sprinklers. Oh, we do have that one. So we do have 2 tomatoes plants. We should be able to get the 5 tomatoes then. And I just planted a bunch of the regular onions. The green onions don't count. One other thing that I think I'm going to do today, we just do not have enough energy. So let's go pass in some of our wisp fruit to the harvest goddess and unlock at least 1 heart. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it really does make a difference. We should grab this little guy too. So we only had enough for 1 extra heart, but hey, that's gonna make a difference. Now I'm gonna park the horse in the barn. That way, since we're just going to be warping, I'm only going to do a very quick mine run to check and see, find the way down quickly, check and see if there's any small I'm kind of tempted to, because it won't take much to get this. It'll only take 2 of them to get them the 2,500. That's enough to get our cow and both recipes tomorrow. Now the calf is going to have to grow up into a cow, but hopefully we'll get lucky and get some more requests from Judy so that we can get some free. This will be a fast run, so I think I'm just going to take these and maybe like 5 of these. We probably won't even get that far in the mine, but if we can get at least 1 silver, it'll be worth it. Showing you guys the pier and the people and that little island probably took more time than I was prepared for. Now the flowers, I only grow them after this for requests and also to sell, because you can't use them for energy. That big circle there is just stone, so it's not worth it. And there were big rocks blocking the stone anyway. We're just going to test this to see if... Oh, that's glass. We have plenty for the 2 that we're looking for, so we'll save our energy. Now, I probably should just ignore the ones that are in the hallways because they're not going to be the way down. That one does have a room behind it. That's what happened last time, is I got hit on the head too many times. See, I'm off my rhythm. If you pause a little bit between each strike, when you get an exclamation point, you can sneak around it and it's not going to cause as many problems. I think it's on this side. Nope. That's going to be a hard one because that wall that's in the way. it exists. And those rocks are going to be covering the other one. This was a big waste. Oh, that's why we wanted it. We're going to ignore the ones in the hallway. We'll grab this because we need the money. There we go. There's our 1 silver. Let's see if we can find... We might as well just run really quick through just to see if we have any silver ore nodes. Some of the other mines are a lot easier to get silver on. Oh, yay. That will make it easy. Crystal is very important for making your... Yeah, see, the more that you get hit, the more damage you take when you get hit. Yeah, I'm not gonna go all the way down there for behind the rocks. Yay. So now we have 3 silver ore. If we can get 3 more, which is probably not likely. I'm just not that lucky or skilled today. Oh, that'll be good money. So if I angle myself a little better so I'm more on the corner, like that, I'm less likely to get hit by any falling rocks. But if we don't find some more silver here soon, we're probably not gonna make it. That looks like either silver. I think it's silver because the gold tends to be a little smaller. So now we've got 4 to add to our 3. Though we need 10, so I just don't think we're going to make it tonight because it is getting late and we are going to need to leave because no more food. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and call that a good enough mine run. It's as much silver ore as I got yesterday. Plus we have 3 amethyst, which should be some good money. We've got the 4 silver ore, 7 garnets, 1 jade, and all of the stuff that's a little less useful. 7 crystals, good though. Now I'm probably going to wake up my horse if he'll come. Just because it's getting late. We can warp there, but I am also looking for mushrooms because we're getting low. And bamboo, but I think I've gathered everything up that's going to be available. We want to try to get to bed before 3 so we don't have tiredness levels, so I should have warped. That's probably more important than... than pretty much any of the other stuff. Okay, so we can take that crystal because we're going to need it. Let's take the rest of our silver ore. We can put our stone away. And our iron. We do need glass. We'll have plenty of glass, but we're also going to need it for upgrades. Mostly like board lumber, square lumber. In fact, maybe I will start making some more board lumber. Oh, I meant to grab a stack. I grabbed a single one. I like to start it before you go to bed, because then when you wake up, it's all done. I feel like we did a really good job in the beginning, and now my luck is not holding out, and it is... We're so close to getting that 3rd star. You can see now there's flowers on the 15th. That's for the flower festival that we just unlocked. And now we have a full stack of board lumber. And how much? So 5 more. We'll do 5 more of the square lumber. Let's see. Put all that away. Let's take a look and see how our farm is doing. Got our first tomato. I kind of just want to let the red grass grow in, and because it should just turn into regular grass once it's fully grown, unless it withers. So far we're getting lucky. But maybe what I'll do is I will... Because we're going to need all of the fertilizer that we've got to convince Judy. To give us enough. Oh, so every single one of those fodder corn is mutated. That's pretty amazing. So today we're probably going to want to go do a fodder corn run, which is vastly easier with our horse. So Sugar's almost there where we don't have to keep picking her up. Now this can make, only from the fodder corn, so if you look, we still have this gold silver corn. The nice thing is it's got that if you eat it, it can keep you awake for an hour, which is nice. So that's an easy way to fix it if you are up too late. We probably would have eaten some today just to get our farming done if I had made it too late and ended up sleepy the next day. Oh, let's go get our calf. And Anna has a new daily quest. We haven't made any carrots, so maybe we'll want to work on those. We're going in here to grab our quick well, I think we get a letter from Nemo, and that's how we get our next leg of the quest. And we might need to get the Help Nemo Travel quest, we might have to hit our 3rd star. So I am going to make an effort to talk to everybody today. Hopefully shipping tonight will get us there, but let's get our calf. And I am going to call her Daisy. So now it's even more important that we stay on top of our fodder corn. And we're starting to get, with Judy, that 2nd note because we talked to her on her birthday and we gave her a present. If we gave a lettuce to Neil, we'd probably be at the same spot. Oh, we need, for the fried egg, we need another 1,000. So we could buy our cow and get this butter recipe, which we are going to need, but we'll have to save up 2,000 for the fried egg. That's fine though. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to talk to Neil's dad. I can't ever remember his name is Eugene. Side characters that you don't see out in the open that often, that don't offer you requests. It's hard to build up their reputation. I just don't remember to make the effort to go talk to them. But we are so close to getting Lectenberry, it's 3rd star. So you can see the small sprinkler isn't lit up yet, but that's because we need to pay to have everything processed. And now we're broke, so we couldn't get those bigger gems done. So let's grab, we can't afford our sprinkler because it's 3,000. Even if we had not bought the butter, we couldn't afford it. But we have everything we need for one sprinkler. And we've got a bunch of glass, which we will need for repairing the village. I probably should have at least cut one of these stones. What we can do is we can sell some of the cut gems here if we wanted to. So like just selling this jade is 60 to him. Let's see, I think the price to sell it is the same in the shipping bin, but then we can cut some more gems and sell it up until we can $66 to ship. So maybe what I'll do is I'll grab a stack of stone and sell him a stack of stone just so that we have enough money to get our amethyst cut. And it won't be all of the amethyst. So we need amethyst and some garnet. Let's take 2 stacks of stone. Now, this is the second reason why it's not a good idea to sell to a store. You don't get as much money. So if we were to ship this stone instead of sell it, we get 2 gold per stone. Talking to Doc Jr., selling this stone, I think we only get 1. Oh no, we do get 2. But now we have enough to get our garnets. And, well, we only have 3 amethyst. We can save those for tomorrow, though. We'll come back after we get paid from these tomorrow, get the amethyst cut. We won't have enough to buy the sprinkler just yet, but it will make a big difference when we do. So there's 1,306. And we should replant there. Now, you absolutely do not need to save as many seeds as I do. Because if you sell, I think it's 50 turnip or 50 of one item, it increases I think I just want to do 1 of the tomatoes and 2 of the carrots. And then I want to go hunt down some fodder corn seeds in order to get those growing, since we now have a new animal to take care of. So, you only have to brush them the one time. We're going to stop the animals from grazing and then start them up again so that the cow will go out. That makes it happy. The happier we make our cow, the faster it'll produce milk. And I noticed when I did that, the horse did not come with, so I think we have to ride the horse into the barn whenever we want to get it to go inside. I wish I could talk to the sprites while I'm mounted, but I can't. You can talk to the wisps and get their seeds while you're mounted, though, which we are going to do. Let's hunt down some fodder seeds. Then we will head to Lily Kala and finish our farming. So these are progression quests here and here. They are to open up and unlock Providence Village, which is the last village. I know it seems like the second, it's not. So we can go ahead and do them because if I remember correctly, they don't require a whole lot. But I've been saving my stuff specifically for Lily Kala to unlock the bigger fishing pole so that we can earn money for it. What these unlock is a horse race. Now, our horse isn't the fastest horse. Okay, so this is the Sasquatch. Gunner's down here in Providence because we haven't unlocked his town yet. He belongs in Zimmergrad, and he wants us to take pictures of Sasquatch. This quest, it unlocks the enchanted or mystic animals, I think they're called, in the DLC. I got the season pass, so I have all of the DLC. But if you do not have the DLC or you didn't purchase the animals, that quest won't become available. By talking to him about it, though, it triggers all of the additional animals that are not available in just the regular game. So like the unicorn, you can see we haven't unlocked any recipes yet, but they've got the same baguette and then they have some additional items in the restaurant that we could purchase. The quest that we need to unlock is actually in the animal barn, and it's kind of, the first time you see it, it might make you mad because if you go in here and you talk to the lady over the counter, she immediately tries to sell to you, and it doesn't trigger the conversation for the quest, and this is the only lady that happens with. You have to walk around to talk to her, so watch. This is to purchase things, and we could get the exact same animals here, aside from the ferret, but I think the blue-eyed white cat. So the pets are a little bit different, but the main stock animals are all the same. But it didn't trigger her quest, so you have to walk around and talk to her over here, and this is what triggers the quest. So she just wants some basic building materials to unlock the equestrian challenge, which is something that we can unlock because it doesn't require a whole lot. These are all things that we already have. So if I remember tomorrow, we can unlock the equestrian challenge. Even if you don't have a fantastic horse like us, we could still participate and earn even third place or second place, still get you rewards. But the big thing that you want is you get to talk to all of the romance characters. They're all gathered at once. It makes it real easy to find and talk to everybody. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I think so. So we're not going to make it into the mine today, it looks like, but that's okay. We have some gems to sell tomorrow. And we're gathering some things that we can take with us as food. But right now, what we need is fodder corn, which is going to be right up over here. I want to gather up all of those coffee beans, because when we can make coffee, we can have just a huge stack of it. And that's why I don't use it when I go mining to eat it at half a heart, because coffee is one of the first recipes where you can take a half a heart ingredient, use just one single ingredient, make it a full heart, and it's got bonuses to boot. So it's one of my favorite early game options here to be able. Okay. Now I think it'll be faster for me to warp here. Oh good, it's raining, so all of our crops are getting rained on. They're fully fenced in, and it's fine that we left our horse in the middle of nowhere because we'll just whistle and bring it to us. Oh, I don't think that the horse comes because it's raining so hard. That's all right. If I was on the horse, you'd notice that it moves a lot slower in this heavy rain. And I'm glad that we came because we have some growth here that we can pick up. I'm hoping we will have a watering sprinkler soon to put right there. Here, we'll go ahead and put the fodder corn that we got in here anyway. We're going to leave that open for the sprinkler. Now I'm going to avoid talking to everybody in here just because the reputation is locked very early on in this part, since we are still waiting on gathering enough tomatoes and onion. They are growing, but they're just taking a little bit of time. So we'll warp back here to make our run a little bit faster. Once we come in here, even though it's still raining, I'm hoping that I can calm my horse, but it doesn't look like it. All right, so let's see. I don't think I can climb that. It is likely that some of these big rocks are hiding some golden wisp people. And maybe I'll grab this guy. That was not worth it. I was hoping for more summer seeds, but this is more a spring area. Okay, well, we've got a few more fodder corn. That was our goal for today. Let's head back. We'll whistle for our horse at home so that we can park it. And now our horse will be able to rest and not be in the rain. I don't know if leaving it out overnight makes a difference, but I'd rather try to keep the animal happy. So we have another fodder corn. We'll go ahead and put it here. And then we'll put another carrot there. I don't like leaving lots open when we've got plenty of seeds to choose from. Because if we were desperate and needed to ship some things to get some money, we could throw in a bunch of crops. And I generally try to keep my crop limit to like 10. The food that I use just to eat, I let it go over because I use that in, as you've seen. I use it in mining a lot. But the food that's in here for requests or cooking, generally I find 10 to be enough. Maybe later on in the game when we've got sprinklers on everything, I might increase that to 15 or 20, but at the moment it's not necessary. So now we are going to sleep, and this will be our second day ended. We will start our last day for this particular walkthrough. Hopefully we'll get a little more good news. Oh, that's killing me. So we have just the teeny tiniest little bit of a tip on that star that we need to get rid of, and it all right. So I think we're gonna sell 2 of these. We don't need that many. They're worth good money too. And we kind of need the money right now. So now that we are harvesting our grass, rather than turning it into fodder, I'm going to save it because we need it for that quest. We got our first strawberry. Looks like our onions are coming in pretty good. We might as well go get our hot mushroom since it's in Lily Kala. If it's not storming there, we can summon our horse and it's not too hard to locate. So we have plenty more spots for soil there. We still don't have any requests in our mail, which has me worried. We need to get some more requests in our mail from both Nemo and from Judy. Once we get Sugar up all the hearts all the way, she will produce eggs every single day. It's kind of spotty right now, but we still get our compost every day that we can use to turn into free fertilizer, which saves us 15 gold for each spot we want to fertilize, or we can use it to get more milk. Now, before we start planting things, I think I just want to double check what our requests are. So spinach. So if we have some spinach seeds, we'll throw them in there. It's not important because it's a ongoing never-ending quest for the spinach as well as the tomatoes. But I want to use the tomatoes for our main quest first. We have the 5 here, so we can pass those in. Let's see what seeds we've got. So we're going to put our grass away because we need 10 of them, which are planted and growing. We're out of daisies, so we might as well. So the daisies are going to be a fairly frequent request. So I think I'm going to do like 4 daisies just so that I have them. And we should plant our last strawberry. And I think I want to plant a broccoli just to get it growing. Let's see. I think I'll take a couple of things for the summertime. The carrots are very fast growing, which is why I don't mind growing a bunch of them to pass off for the daily requests. I should make more of an effort to put them together, but I am not. Maybe I should grow the last few things as turnips because they're fairly fast too. And the sooner we get to 50 turnips, the sooner we go into intermediate growing of the turnips, which increases the star quality, which increases the value for selling the turnips, the amount of stamina used when eating the turnips, and the it goes from half a heart to a full heart, I believe, and you get more money for it. So let's take a couple of turnips. They're also fast growing. We have several things that are going to come in tomorrow as well. All right. And if we needed seeds, we can always just run around with our horse and grab every wisp that we see, because you can stay mounted and just talk to them to get all the seeds. Yeah, that 3,000 is going to be rough, but let's cut the rest of our gems. That's going to help out. I should just call my horse. Alright, so for today, I think we're gonna do another mine run. I needed to come back here to see what we've got lots of. We'll do a fast one again. It won't be a long one. Maybe we'll take... I don't think so. Maybe we'll just take these. That should be enough for a mine run. Let's sell our gems, grab our horse, and start talking to people. Particularly Neil, who we have to pass this into. Alright, Red, let's get going. See, and there's another 1,000, so once we get paid for that, we'll have a little bit of spare change. We will be able to... Oh, I didn't have to get up off the horse for that. Or for that. So here is a free way to get baguettes. The free ones are always better than the not free ones. And it increased our reputation with him. I think I'm just not gonna bother with most people, but I'm gonna go talk to Judy because we really need her to ask us for some more fertilizer. Oh, looks like we're having a second Judy scene. So here's one of the ones where you can change your friendship and damage it based on your response. So if you want the most boost to your friendship, that's the one to choose. Alright. I think that's our business here. Let's finish farming in Lily Kala. Check and see if we have any more tomatoes. And my horse is missing. I think if it's not coming right now, then we probably need to go in here and assign it as my mount. Okay, so now we've got the whistle next to its head. It should come when we whistle. There it is. Alright. So, I'm not going to bother talking to everybody today, but let's go do our farming. We'll get in an earlier run in the mine. Because really what we're bottlenecked on for Lily Kala is going to be produce. And it looks like we got all our cabbage in, so I'm glad I brought some seeds. Maybe we'll do a run around, grab some more seeds that are good for this area. We might as well plant a turnip here. Now, if you want to guarantee mutations, you'd have to water them all the time. Turnips in the summertime can sometimes make something called Earth's Heart, which once we have gotten end game can be useful to mutate into a giant's heart, which is needed to upgrade. Oh, our horsey is hungry. So what we could do is we could give Red Pepper a cabbage, which he will eat and feel better. But let me show you how this works. We just talk right to it and run away. And this way we can go through and find... See, that's the mushroom that we're looking for, but we can't get up there because there's a wall right here. But there's mushrooms elsewhere too. Another thing about this area is that you can't forget the reefs that you can walk out on, because there are seed guys out there. Now, just to warn you, there's our red rose seeds. You cannot fish off of the reefs, so even if you see fish, you have to be up on a pier to fish. There is a ferret. I think it's one of the... I don't think we've pet this type of ferret. So, there. Asian small-clawed otter. We have pet an otter. Geoducks are something that tend to get requested fairly often. And here we've unlocked this area a little bit so we can explore. And I think... So this horse is not fast enough that we could run up to a shy one and catch him before he disappears. But there are mounts that are so fast that we could chase them even as they're running away and catch them and get what they're holding before they disappear. This should be enough seeds for us to get started. But rather than run all the way back, since we've already gotten everything we need, I'm just going to warp. Yeah, we got plenty. Of seeds. And I'm leaving the spots open in case we get real lucky in the mines and are able to get at least one of our goals, which is the sprinklers. It is so nice to just hit a sprinkler on there and just make sure you replant and harvest, and you don't have to keep watering every day. All right. And we are almost done for the day, so hopefully we'll get... Oh, that's just going to be stone. It's way too big. Yeah, that's also going to be underneath a rock, most likely. Yeah, I think that's under a rock. That's a stone. We are not having a good time on this floor. Hopefully we'll get a better floor here soon. Oh, here's a silver. This will be some okay money too, so that'll be good. There we go. So stone and a couple of regular ore or gems. Ah, this is gonna be worthwhile right here. And there's our way down. Let's just do a quick run through, see if we can find any small... Oh, there's one over there. So I think I am gonna smash through it to go get it. Just because we need more silver. I think that's the last one for this, but silver's... Oh, this is gonna be a painful one to get too. We might be done after this. Our hard-fought silver there. Oh. Yeah, not worth it. If we can afford our fried egg recipe and our coffee recipe, though, it'll be worth the effort. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Oh, that's worthwhile. Maybe we can earn what we need anyway. I think this will be our last level. That's just a stone. Everything's locked behind the rocks. And we're running low on things to eat, so we'll call that good. Sorry. So that is the end of our day. I think we did okay. It wasn't as great as some of our other days have been, but I think we got our cow. We got our farm situated pretty well. We've got some decent money making coming in. So I'm just going to put everything away. And you can see we pretty much have, by tomorrow, we should have that 3rd star for Lechtonbury. I'm going to keep these flowers. No, let's put them away. I don't know. We've replanted a lot. So let's just store them for now. And as you can see, we have our 5 silver right here. We've got 2 more silver with the 3 here. Means that we have enough silver for our next sprinkler. So we could have the 2 sprinklers that we're trying to earn. We have plenty of glass, so we're just going to hang on to that. Same with the stone. We don't need bronze. We don't need the iron. And the rest of the gems we will cut. So that is it for today. Thank you for watching. If you got anything from the walkthrough today, please like. Please comment any suggestions or requests below. Or you can contact me directly through email. And have a great day.